Alright, I'm just gonna get straight into the video. Luffy. Time skip Luffy is meh, to be honest with you, bro. It used to be really good, but after all these broken characters just came in, it just started falling off. So if I'm gonna be honest, Luffy is we're gonna put it about a B tier. Now the reason for this is because Luffy, like all the skills are blockable. Like literally all the skills are blockable. Except for his fourth move, bro. I don't know what it's called, bro. Like Elephant Gatling or something like that. I don't know. But it like all his skills are blockable. It's avoidable. It's just not that good for PvP since there's just characters that could counter it over and over and over. Next, we're just gonna go into pre-time skip Luffy. For pre-time skip Luffy, it's basically time skip Luffy, but with less moves, if I should put it like less damage moves. But its awakening is really good. It has a one-shot move, but still, I'd have to put it in between B tier or C tier. So I'm gonna say B tier. It can match up with with time skip Luffy, but overall in situation, I've seen some really good pre-time skip Luffys. But yeah, that's it. Next up, we got Zorro. For Zorro, I'd honestly, this one's actually hard. Uh, for Zorro, I'd honestly put him in about A tier ish. Hmm. This one's actually really hard because I've seen some really good Zorros, but then there's some Zorros that are just really trash. So if I'm gonna be honest, I'd have to put this man in. Let's put him in. I'm gonna have to put him in the same tier, B tier. Zorro is really good if you know how to use him. I'm pretty sure he has two block paper roll moves, and he has some really good combos, like super good combos. But overall, he does have time skip Zorro, which came out a few weeks ago or days ago. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just it fell off, bro. I feel like he used to be good, or he was good actually used to be good, but now he's meh. Next we got Sanji, bro. Sanji is he's meh. He can be good if you know how to use him. He can be really good if you know how to use him. But honestly, I'd honestly have to put him on. I might actually have to put him on C tier to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him on C tier. He's good, but it's pretty easy to counter him. I've countered a lot of Sanjis, and he's meh for PvP. Next up, we got Law. Now, Law is it's iffy. It's iffy. Like Law, he is good, but he's bad at the same time. If that makes sense, I don't even know if that makes sense. But Law, if you have Itachi, for example, if you know how Itachi has that one cheese shuriken, which never misses. That could basically counter Law, and if you know a character that could run fast, if you have a character that will run fast out of Law's move, then Law is pretty much not that good if you just know how to sit around him. But if the character isn't a wussy and stays in the room, then Law is good because there's some really good combos with Law, and I think that's what just makes Law good. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to put Law on probably C tier as well. I'd have to say C tier or B tier. Yeah, I'd say B tier to be honest, because there's some really good combos with Law. Then we got Ace, bro. Now Ace is actually pretty good, bro. There's so much good combos for Ace. He has a really good awakening. So he's 100% A tier, bro. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He's A tier. No doubt about it. Next, we got Whitebeard. Whitebeard is really hard to kind of measure out how good he is. Whitebeard, he's either B tier or C tier, man. I'm not even gonna lie. He's good for racking up points in PvE, but in PvP, he is not that good. It's so easy to avoid him, and it's just I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys would disagree with me, but I'm gonna have to put him on D tier. Actually, nah. That's kind of being unfair. I'm gonna have to put him on C tier to be honest. As for Shanks, now Shanks is good as almost every Game Pass character except for Whitebeard, bro, of course. Shanks, honestly have to put him in A tier as well. His hockey is really good. He has that. He has really good damaging moves. and she's hot, and his Conqueror's Hockey, man, something you do not want to mess with, especially since if you could get the opponent in Conqueror's Hockey, and then you could just combo them right away as soon as you use Conqueror's Hockey. It's just that good. Next up we got Time Skip Zoro. Time Skip Zoro is a new character, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, like everyone waited for this character, and we knew he was gonna be good for PvP, and they did not disappoint us. He is super good for PvP. He is easily S tier. Like his awakening, his base form is good. I can't really tell you what his moves are or anything like that. You're gonna have to find out for yourself, man, because like he's just that good, man. Like gonna have to try him out for yourself because he's just that good. Next up we got Goku. Now for Goku, I'd honestly have to put him I have to put him on C tier or B tier. Now the reason for this is he may be a starter character, but like I said, he's a character you don't want to. Kaioken and his, I think it's Dragon Combo or Tiger Combo. I can't remember. I think it's Dragon Combo. But Kaioken and Dragon Combo does a lot of damage. Like that does half damage, bro. Like that's like it's just that good. And he has some really good combos. Like Kaioken, Dragon Combo, and then you can just finish up with the Kamehameha. That does an insane amount of damage. I've seen some really good Goku users, and I'd honestly have to put him in about C tier, to be honest. But he's just easy to counter. That's the downside about him. Next up, we got Vegeta. Vegeta is so underrated. It's unbelievable. He's really, really good. He's really good. I guess underrated because his awakening was broken for a while, so people really didn't use him. But after they fixed it, I've seen a lot more of Vegeta users. Vegeta is actually super good, so I'd honestly have to put him on B tier. He's not like he's good, but he's not a character I would main. But if you want to main him, then you could go main him. He's pretty good for 1v1s, I'd say. So myself, I'd honestly have to put him on B tier. Next up, we got Piccolo. Piccolo is, Piccolo, I'd honestly have to say, probably B tier, to be honest. Yeah, he has a lot of beams, bro. Like, his beams are insane, bro. Like, it's just a lot of beams, so I don't necessarily have to put him on B tier, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't have to put him on B tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put him on B tier, to be honest. Actually, yeah, I'll leave him on B tier. Yeah, I'll be on B tier. Krillin. Krillin is super, super good. His combos are insane. His awakening basically lets you have 3 lives, unless you have a one-shot move, which ends his awakening. But it doesn't matter. Krillin is super duper good. He has like one of the best combos in the game, which is his scatter shot. His destruction disc is especially really good. So I'm gonna say I have to put it on A tier because he has such good combos, like a lot of good combos. Next up, we got Gohan. I'm pretty sure this is Kid Gohan. Yeah. Now, for Kid Gohan, I'd honestly have to put him on B tier, or not even B tier, probably C tier, to be honest with you. His vanishing kick is hella annoying. Like, not even gonna cap though. His vanishing kick is really annoying. Same for his uppercut. I'd honestly have to put him on B tier as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him on B tier as well. He's good, but it's just not something for me. I've seen some pretty good characters. Goku Busaga. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro, but this thing is absolute trash, bro. I'm gonna have to put it on B tier. I've tried so hard maining him. I've tried mastering him for a week. He's just not that good. He's not that good. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna have to put him on B tier or D tier. My bad. Yeah, just D tier. As for Trunks, I'm gonna have to put Trunks on. I'm gonna have to put Trunks on probably B tier as well. Trunks is good. He really does. He's basically like he's he's just I can't really explain in words, but he's good. He's good. He's good. But he's not great. He's good. There is some really, really, really good combos that makes him great, but so far the Trunks I've seen aren't really that good with using him. But the one I've seen is one Trunks and he absolutely destroyed me. So I'm honestly gonna have to put him on B tier, to be honest with you. Just B tier. Now I think it's Calefla or Califla. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to say her name. Now she's like the newest character, and she is good, bro. She is good, as you know. I feel like in my opinion, she's the best out of the 3 characters. Time Skip Zorro, Kilauea, and her, of course. I feel like she's the best out of them, and I'm honestly gonna have to put her on A tier. She's really good for PvP, or she's just good for PvP. She has that one move which I'm pretty sure you can't block. I'm not sure what it's called, but somehow like she would be very good, but it's just kind of easy to dodge. Like there's two moves that's really good to dodge. Like it's so easy to counter and dodge, but there's one move that just does hell a lot of damage, and that's why I honestly put her on A tier. She's good, but she's not great. Next up, we got Broly. Broly is he's a hard one to talk about. Most of the Broly's I've seen are absolute garbage, but my one friend is really good for using Broly, and that's why honestly think he is honestly B tier. I know there's a lot of kids that are going to B tier, but then again, they're alright for PvP, not good. But most of them I've seen are B tier. Honestly, he has a shield and stuff like that that could just avoid moves. He has super annoying grab moves that do a lot of damage and they're super duper annoying. But like I said, I just haven't seen that with good Broly users that really make him A tier or S tier for that matter. So that's honestly why I'm gonna put him on B tier. Next up, we got Goku Black. Goku Black, in my opinion, I think is really good, like super good, man. His combos are insane. I honestly think he's A tier, in my opinion, of course. Like I said, this whole video is just my opinion, so I honestly think he's A tier. He's good, but he's not great. It's easy to counter him as of every character. He's really easy to counter, but he's iffy. Next up, we got time skip. No, not time skip. Just normal Naruto. Normal Naruto, I'd honestly have to say is a C tier, to be honest. Yeah, normal Naruto is a C tier. Like, he's good, but like I said, he's also easy to counter. Like, it's just as for every starter character, he's pretty easy to counter, which is why it's a starter character because he's not that good. So kind of makes sense why he's C tier. Sasuke, my boy Sasuke is honestly, I'd honestly have to say, I'd have to say C tier or B tier. I'm trying to think of all the moves. I'd honestly say he's B tier, to be honest. Ooh, actually, that's kind of hard. Yeah, actually, I'd say he's B tier. I'd say he's B tier. He has Lion Combo. He has Chidori. He got that Fireball Jutsu. I'd honestly say, yeah, he deserves the B tier spot. Kakashi. Kakashi is annoying. Like, actually annoying. You got that Chidori, and you cannot block Chidori, and it lasts for a long time for Chidori. You got the Mud Wall, which avoids attacks, and you can pretty much wait and just stall for your cooldowns and do another Chidori. You got Shurikens, which is pretty good for Naruto characters, and you also got his I forgot that move that digs you underground. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's pretty easy to counter for that. I'd honestly put Kakashi on A tier or B tier. I'm gonna have to put him on B tier. Oh, I also forgot to mention he also has that one shot move which is Awakening. His Awakening is busted. You got Kamui, which is one shot, and I'm pretty sure you can't block. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. But I honestly think he is B tier. And you also got his Awakening is actually really good. I actually enjoy using his Awakening, but even so, I'd honestly above in a 1v1 situation without Awakenings. I'd honestly put him on B tier, but with Awakenings, it's just he's good. I honestly still put him on B tier. He's good, but he's not that great. He's still underrated though. I don't really see anyone use him, but he's still B tier. Next up, we got Rockley. My boy Rockley. He's not really meant for long range, and almost all the characters have long range, man. He's not really meant for long range. I mean, he does have Shuriken, I believe. But other than that, he's not meant for long range. He's really good close range, but either way, I'd honestly say he's C tier. I'd honestly say he's C tier, to be honest. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, he's C tier. Next up, we got my boy Neji. Neji is actually good. His Awakening is good, but yeah, I'd say he's about a. I'd say he's either a B tier or a C tier. It's actually really hard to decide this. I'd say Neji. Actually, no, Neji might actually be an A tier, to be honest. Neji might be an A tier because he's actually pretty good for PvP. Uh, like he got rotation. Yeah, I'd honestly say he's A tier. His awakening's good. He got that annoying bomb. Got the annoying bomb. Shuriken or not Shuriken Kunai, and it's super annoying. And if he sticks on to you, it's just annoying. And his awakening got like 3 of those or 4 of those, I'm pretty sure. And it's just annoying. He's annoying to play with, to be honest. Next up we got Zabuza. Zabuza is good, but like he's good if you know how to combo. His fists are hella busted. I feel like they should nerf the fists. His fists are hella busted. Like you give them an infinite combo and everything, but he's easy to counter. He's just easy to counter. That's the bad thing. Like he's good. He's really good. He'd honestly be S tier in my opinion, but he's just easy to counter. Um, so I'm honestly for this, I'm gonna have to put him on probably B tier as well. He's good, but he's not up there. Next up, we got Gara. Gara is, I honestly have to say, man, Gara is a C tier. Gara is a C tier. Actually, I might have to bump Rockley up, bro. Rockley's a B tier. Honestly, Gara is a C tier. He's good if you can hit your shots, but in close range, he is trash. I'm telling you right now, he is trash. So I can't really say much for him. His sand coffin is annoying, but other than that, it's just. But next up, we got Time Skip Sasuke. Time Skip Sasuke is good. Time Skip Sasuke is good. He is definitely an A tier. His combos are insane. His Kirin is very, very, very good for 1v1 situations, or actually PvE, to be honest. His block Chidori, everything. His Chidori True Spear can block break, and then once you get into that block break, you could just go with Chidori Senbon, Chidori, his second move, I'm pretty sure, and his Chidori Spear, or is it Sword, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what it's called. But honestly, that puts him on A tier. His combos are super good. If you ever use him and you know how to use him right, he's honestly A tier. I might even put him to S tier, but nah, he used to be S tier, but it's just broken characters, man. It just made him downgrade a little bit. Next up, we got Naruto. Time skip Naruto. Time skip Naruto is busted. I don't want to hear anyone say that. Time skip Naruto was the meta until Aizen came out. He was the meta for ABA. Everyone hated Naruto. He's the cheesiest character ever, bro. I used to main time skip Naruto, but then when I found out when I realized he was just cheese, he's just cheese, man. His Rasengan Barrage is just cheese. Like half the damage already. Like his full on combo just one shots. And that honestly, and his awakening too. His awakening is just busted, and all that. But I feel like they made him even more busted when they made it so his Chodama Rasengan and his other Rasengan move makes it so you could run with it. I honestly feel like they shouldn't have added that, and they should have just nerfed Rasengan. They should have just made it so Rasengan Barrage had less damage. That would have made Naruto feel so much better. But in my opinion, they just buffed it with his awakening. He didn't really do anything. I honestly feel like he's still good, in my opinion, but he's just not a meta anymore. Next up, we got Itachi. Now, Itachi is good. Itachi is good. I don't want to hear anyone say that. Itachi is good. Good Itachi players know that Itachi is good. Like, actually good. His awakening, busted. His base, busted. If Itachi was literally meant for PvP in the first place. He was literally meant for PvP. Which is why that makes him really, really, really busted. He got the Shurikens, which, pretty good. Auto aim, of course. Demon Illusion, you could just put him in an M1 combo. You got his little Crow clone, which is super annoying, and good Itachi players know how to hide that. Then you got his Awakening. So I didn't even need to say anything about his Awakening. Like, his Awakening is good. You got Susanoo, you got his Yatama Mirror, and you could just call him that. You got his Amaterasu, you got Tsukuyomi, which literally is just insta dead, bro. Tsukuyomi is just insta dead, easy. Like you have no chance of surviving unless the touch player is kind of trash, like a cap. It's just insta dead. Like if you could just use Tsukuyomi, then just put them in your Susanoo Amaterasu combo, they're just dead. You can't do anything about it. All right, next up you got Minato. Minato, I feel like, in my opinion, either A tier or B tier. I've made Minato before. I know. Uh, Minato is Rasengan, man. His Rasengan is literally Naruto's Rasengan. It's literally Naruto's Rasengan. His Shuriken is just an average Shuriken. His Raijins, his Raijins are good, man. His Raijins are good. But his awakening is what makes him stand out as for other, as other characters. His awakening makes him stand out. Honestly, I'd make Midoriya's Rasengan last a little bit longer. One, because he's a Game Pass character and it's kind of a little bit short. Because people play 250 Robux for that, man. Why wouldn't they make his Rasengan last longer? But I'd honestly say he is B tier. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of Minato fans saying, oh, why is he B tier? Well, my reason for this. Minato is easy to counter. If you can block his flying Raijin, then he can basically can't teleport to you. I guess you could block Rasengan, but that's pretty much it. All his moves are blockable except for Rasengan. But I honestly put him on B tier, to be honest with you. So yeah. Madara. Madara is 100% an S tier in my opinion. Madara is literally like a good Madara player knows what I'm talking about. A good Madara player literally knows that Madara is good. Madara, if you know how to play Madara, Madara is 100% good in my opinion. Madara is good as like it's just good. But if you don't know how to use him, he's D tier, bro. But in my opinion, Madara is super duper good. Next up we got Ichigo. Ichigo got a buff recently, and so as of right now, I honestly like him. I like using him. I honestly still think Ichigo is like a B tier. He used to be like a C tier, or D tier, or something like that. I watched the previous tier list, but Ichigo got buffed recently, and he's just good now. He's not bad. He's just good. Next up we got Rukio. Rukio, in my opinion, she has actually some really good combos. Now I remember it. I honestly think she's either A tier or B tier. She has some really good combos in my opinion. I would honestly put her in A tier, to be honest. When you think about it, if you know how to aim correctly with her, she's really good, and she can dodge moves as well. So in my opinion, she's really good for that. All right, next up, Shinji. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Shinji, yeah. I'd honestly put him in S tier. His taunt is hella annoying. His awakening busted. Everything is he's just good in my opinion. I love using Shinji, and I think you should too. Honestly, he's a really fun character to use, and I honestly loved watching him in Bleach. I'm not trying to be biased, but yeah, I just like using Shinji. He's really good if you know how to use him. Next up, Byakuga. Now, Byakuga is, in my opinion, I feel like Byakuga is an A tier ish. Actually, yeah, I honestly think Byakuga is an A tier. Yeah, Byakuga is like an A tier. Yeah, Byakuga he's good. His awakening is really good. It's literally almost a one shot. You literally can't escape from his awakening. His awakening is busted, and I honestly think he's really good. So yeah. All right, next we got Shinsui. I'm pretty sure. Shinsui is really good if you know how to use him. He's actually really good if you know how to use him. He has a one shot move. He got Bushomba, which is Bushomuba. I don't know how to say his name. His fourth move or his little wind slash or whatever. Bushomba. I don't know. It's actually really good. His Kageoni is super annoying, but he's really easy to counter, like super duper easy to counter with his base form. Same for his awakening. His awakening, you could literally counter it. It's actually really easy to counter. So honestly, I'd honestly have to put him in B tier. Same as Ichigo, but it is what it is. Next up, Grimmjow. As for Grimmjow, he's... Ugh. I honestly put him in C tier. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I just don't think Grimmjow's good. I've faced some really good Grimmjow players, but I just don't think Grimmjow's good, in my opinion. You could go main him if you want, but I just don't think he's good. His combos are good, I guess, but overall, I just honestly think he's kind of easy to counter, in my opinion. Now, we got Gin. Gin is good. He is probably one of the best 1v1 PvP characters, if not the best. He's just super good. Really good game players literally dominate PvP. He's so underrated. I don't know why he's underrated, but he's really, really, really good. And I just honestly, I made him. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I made him, and it's just he's so busted, bro. He's just so busted. Aizen, I don't want to hear anyone talk. Nope. He even gets the head of S, bro. He gets the head of S, bro. Aizen is good. Aizen, as soon as Aizen came out, it's just he dominated. He dominated the meta game. He basically like his Getsuga Tensho is especially super annoying, and that's what made his Getsuga Tensho literally made Naruto fall off a bit in the metagame. Um, his I forgot what that purple box is called. I'll just call it purple box. This purple box is super super duper good. There's good damage. The only bad thing about it is Goku Black, but his awakening is honestly busted. He honestly deserves the S tier. Urahara, I'd honestly put Urahara on A tier in my opinion. He has some really really good combos, and yeah, I just honestly think it's some really good combos. He could destroy. He would be S tier, but he's kind of easy to counter to be honest. But if you know how to use him, he's really good. Next up, you got Yamamoto. Yamamoto, in my opinion, is probably B tier. I honestly put him on B tier to be honest. Uh, all I'm saying is his awakening's good. His base is alright, but I honestly think he just gets destroyed by A tier and S tiers. He's good if you know how to use him, I'm pretty sure. I haven't really fought a good Yamamoto user. If someone does know how to use Yamamoto, just tell me. Maybe I could bump him up in the A tier list or S tier list. I don't know. I haven't really seen that much good Yamamoto users. Alright, next up we got Deku, Izuku, Midoriya. Now, this man has an infinite combo. And if you have an infinite combo, man, you already know it's just trouble. I'd honestly put him in A tier, honestly. He's really good if you know how to use him. Like, super duper good. Um, I'd honestly put him in A tier, 100%. Like, almost all his moves, like, they have block break after block break. He just infinite combo after infinite combo. He has AoE, he has, or not AoE, he has ranged, he has close range, everything. Next up, we got this man, Bakugou. I'd honestly put Bakugou in C tier, honestly. I don't have to put Bakugou in C tier. Bakugou is good in my opinion. I like using Bakugou, but he only has one combo to be honest. Good Bakugou uses only use one combo, and it's kind of easy to counter in my opinion. I'd honestly put him in C tier, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't honestly put him in C tier. He just has one combo. It's not that good. Pretty easy to counter. We got All Might. All Might, in my opinion, is B tier. He might even be he might be like the head of B tier, bro. He's almost A tier, but not that close. All Might is good. I'm talking about his awakening, of course, because his normal form, bro, is his B tier, bro. Is sorry D tier, bro, 100%. His awakening is good. Um, block break, combo, just Detroit Smash, bro. Like, honestly, I honestly think he is a B tier in my opinion. He's just really easy to counter, and his cooldowns are not that good to be honest. Or yeah, his cooldowns are really not that good. So honestly, that's what makes him B tier. So yeah. All right, next we got Todoroki. Todoroki, in my opinion, is honestly. Oh, I'm gonna have to put him A tier or something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him in A tier. Actually, I might actually have to bump him down. Probably B tier. I might have to put him in B tier to be honest, because his defrost is super annoying, but he has some really 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 good combos. But I'd honestly still put him in B tier. Actually, I honestly think he deserves the A tier. Actually, now I'm gonna have to put him in B tier to be honest. As for Ida, I'd honestly have to put Ida in D tier too. He's literally just speed. It's just speed after speed. But the speed is annoying. If you know how to aim that little speed, the engines and stuff like that, then he's just B tier. Endeavor is 100% an A tier. This man, I know like a lot of people didn't really care about him when Gon came out, but that doesn't matter because he deserves the A tier spot. His combos are ridiculously strong. He got his 80 damage percent move, which almost kills them. So I honestly think he deserves that A tier spot. Next, we got Jonathan. Jonathan is 100% an A tier. Jonathan is honestly good, and he's still good to this day. He did not fall off. He honestly is really good. His moves do a lot of damage. His awakening is just him on steroids. He's just really good. Joseph. I think either Joseph is A tier or B tier. When I'm thinking of all the moves, actually, I don't honestly say he's A tier. Honestly, think he's A tier. He has some really good combos. Actually, nah, I'm gonna have to put him on B tier. He has some really good combos, but other than that, I just think it's not that good. To be honest, I just think it's not that good. Next up we got Jotaro. Jotaro is, in my opinion, he's good for aim. Like if you know how to aim him, his combos are ridiculously strong. I still put him. I honestly put him on A tier. The stand hitbox is honestly annoying. Like as in annoying, I mean trash. My bad. His stand hitbox is super trash in my opinion, bro. Like for some reason, like it's just not that good. But his combos are really good in my opinion. So yeah. Joseph. Oh man, this guy is so annoying, bro. Another cheese character. S tier. I know it hates me. I honestly hate Joseph, but I know it pains me. But he is S tier. His combo is ridiculously strong. His awakening is even stronger. He's literally just a meme character, and I enjoy using him, bro. But he's just still a cheese character. Josuke. I'm gonna have to put Josuke on B tier. He's probably the worst Joestar, in my opinion. All the Joestars are good, but I don't honestly put him on B tier. Or probably even C tier, to be honest. Yeah, B tier. I'm nice enough, I guess. Actually, nah. He deserves the B tier spot. Jotaro, or not Josuke. His awakening is good, but his base is trash. I don't know. I haven't seen that much good Josuke. I haven't seen that much Josuke players nowadays. I really see any. But other than that, I honestly think he is B tier in my opinion. So yeah. Next, we're just running off the 100 characters. Gohan is an easy S tier. I don't care what anyone says, bro. This man is so annoying. His rock is literally in like it's just AoE everything. His rock is annoying. His scissors, if you know how to aim, is really annoying. His paper annoying. I'm not even gonna explain about his awakening because his awakening is literally cheese. I censored myself because it's just cheese. Next up we got Kilauea, bruh. Kilauea is, in my opinion, A tier. His kit for his base form is, I guess, good. Is there's some really good combos you can do with Snake Awakening and Lightning Palm, but it's really easy to tell unless you're stupid. It's really easy to tell which one is the real Kilauea and which one is the fake Kilauea using Rhythm Echo. So yeah, and his skateboard is just a usual skateboard. It's just like going to pole but longer. And his awakening is just you can do some really good combos if you know how to aim, and it just execute is really good. Just finish off with that. But yeah. Anyway, that concludes the ABA tier list. I'm not sure if I said this at the beginning of the video, but you are good with any character. You can be good with any character. This is just my personal opinion. I do expect people to change my opinion in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe because I need subscribers and like the video as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm out.